I'm not a guy that you should ask that, because I don't feel a way about anybody that don't want to strive to be as close to perfect as possible. And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Game clock and the shot clock.
Worst case scenario, we're going to overtime.
Jokic a screen, Murray to try to break the tie.
No timeout by the Lakers. They got to go.
James, a bump, a feed, a punch shot. No! Zero's on the clock. The Nuggets advance. They have won.
Denver's just beating us, to be honest. You can talk about adjustments, you can talk about this and that, but at the end of the day...
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Can you sit down?
Oh, this no. Go on.
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Welcome back to another episode in this series, Laughing At. In this video, you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be laughing at the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers really just have a couple of problems with them. Why it's so funny that they finally lost in the first round. Because people was expecting to lose in the first round. Everyone except Laker fans. So since I'm talking about Laker fans, let me read some tweets from Laker fans. So this is the tweet that Los Polos tweeted out. The first person said, "All trolling aside, can the Lakers actually win this series?" Los Polos under it said, "Yes, they can." They lost in 5 games. We have another one from another LeBron stan. He said, and LeBron was right about the call. So the Lakers still have a pretty good view too, and still didn't challenge it after their star player requested it. Los Polos under tweet said, "Every time LeBron wants a challenge, he's right." Okay, another tweet. "The only person that worries me on the Wolves in the next round is Naz Reid. We're going to have to find a way to stop him, or at least slow him down." Y'all lost the series. Y'all not going against Timberwolves. Next one is another one saying, "We should have swept them, but Lakers in 7 is cool too." And this shows the time that Los Angeles were leading the series and the Nuggets in this series. The Lakers led in this series for most of the series, and they still couldn't win in 5 games. This is a couple of tweets from some of these Laker fans that is delusional, because you thinking that you will actually beat the defending champions is actually insane, because the defending champions have won the championship last year for a reason. And they was playing with y'all. They essentially played slower than they usually play, and they was still coming back in this game and making the games close, which is a problem with the Nuggets that I got right now, but that's different for a different day. So the Lakers fans genuinely believe that they could have won this series, even though y'all was against the Denver Nuggets, who constantly was coming back on y'all even when y'all was up and y'all was most of the series. Okay, now let's talk about their coach. Their former coach, Darvin Ham, but the coach of this series. Darvin Ham is probably one of the worst coaches I have ever seen in my entire life. It was so bad and most of the players wasn't even backing up their coach. For example, D'Angelo Russell said this, because Darvin Ham came out and said he believes in D'Angelo Russell more than anybody. D'Angelo Russell came out and said this: "I believe in myself more than anybody. I don't need that, but I appreciate it."
Stop acting like you know me, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. I don't know you, nigga.
He is not even taking support from his head coach. That's how bad it is. And what makes it worse is that when Darvin Ham lost this series, he came out and said this. If you're coaching a team and one of your starters is like 10 games in a row just essing the bed, what are you going to do? Darvin Ham is coming out and keep on using this injury argument. Lakers fans, this is your coach. Your coach is using an injury argument when Austin Reed was available for all of the season. D'Angelo Russell was available most season. LeBron and AD played one of the most healthiest seasons that we've seen recently. And you still was having Taurean Prince. Now, I'm being serious. I genuinely think Darvin Ham and Taurean Prince have something going on. Because if you look at Taurean Prince's career, he only started one time, and that was when he was coaching under Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham was the assistant coach. Taurean Prince is not a starter. So why are you playing this nigga 30 plus minutes? Taurean Prince is not a starter. So you're playing this nigga consistent minutes when he's not even that type of player. And then you're blaming injuries when, yes, Jared Vanderbilt was injured, but he also played some of the season. Rui was injured, but he also did come back and play consistent games. You just wasn't starting them. You had Cam Reddish in the starting lineup, who isn't a starter. Why are you starting Cam Reddish? Why are you starting Taurean Prince?
Nigga, I got you. You know what?
Now, yes, Gabe Vincent was injured, but when he came back, nigga wasn't playing good, and you was still starting him or giving him consistent minutes. Why are you giving Gabe Vincent and Taurean Prince consistent minutes? These niggas aren't good to be starters. So then when people are criticizing Darvin Ham's job, he's gonna come out and say this. Common sense tends to go out the window when you talk about my job in particular. Darvin Ham, you're horrible at your job. You get criticism because you're over here, hands in your pockets, not calling timeouts, not giving good adjustments, not doing anything you should be doing as a head coach. Your team, your players under you are not backing you. Your players under you do not see you as a head coach. So why would niggas even be under you? Why would people not criticize you? Your own team doesn't like you. So I give Laker fans that credit for they did have a horrible coach. Darvin Ham was not good. But what is gonna be funny is when LeBron James leaves. When LeBron James ultimately is about to leave, because he's gonna go play with his son. And this Lakers team just isn't good. This team hasn't been good since 2020 because they decided to overreact and get Russell Westbrook, which everybody knew wasn't a good deal. So we're over here talking about Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham is gone now, so let's hope the Lakers actually get a better coach. That was a better option, but instead you go for Darvin Ham, who we now see is not a good coach. Thank God he's gone. Even though I'm a Lakers fan, I was sad seeing that nigga still a coach, because he's not a good coach. So I don't know what this team is going to do, because you have AD, who actually was healthy this season, but is a consistent injury problem, because the nigga is an injury riddle. So hopefully next season he doesn't get injured, because he was getting injured and also some injuries in the playoffs. LeBron James, whether these LeBron Sixers want to know or not, he is getting older. And yes, LeBron James played good this playoffs, surprisingly, but he shouldn't have to play that much. And LeBron is getting older. He's gonna want to just win or play casually. So I genuinely don't know if LeBron's gonna stay on this team, because he's already contemplating retirement, even though I don't think he's gonna do it because he wants to play with his son. But we will see what happens with Lakers. But honestly, this team and their fans is just hilarious, because these niggas genuinely thought they can beat the Denver Nuggets. And people were saying that this team is close. They're close in roster size, stuff like that. No, they was not. This team was not going to be Denver Nuggets team. I wish it was more variables for y'all to be able to play the best y'all could. But even when y'all was up in this series, most of these series, the Nuggets will still come back and win this game. Jamal Murray is the Lakers' father. He made 2 game winners. Y'all niggas can't stop him.
Hey, mustard on the beat, ho deep. boat. Any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call an Amber Lamb. Tell him please.
Stop. I'm sorry. I'm not gang affiliated. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I just did that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not a thug. I went to college. I'm a good boy. I stream. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. I did not mean to do that.